Guys, it is Sunday, 3 o'clock. Time for the AFC Championship game. New England Patriots visiting Denver, the Denver Broncos. It is a very icy day in the Final Score headquarters over here in the big metropolis that is Alaska, North Carolina. So uh, we are staying warm, hoping power doesn't go out, which we've been lucky. It's blinked a couple times. I know some people haven't been so lucky. I hope everybody's staying warm. Hope everybody's staying safe, not getting on the roads because I know I looked at the roads this morning and the roads were a solid sheet of ice over here. So I'm hoping things will get better. I know there's supposed to be another round coming in tonight, but from what I'm hearing, it's going to be mostly just plain rain and no freezing rain or nothing like that. So hopefully, knock on wood, we're out of the woods here. So matchup between the Broncos and the Patriots. Looks like Broncos get the ball first. Jarrett Stidham getting the start with Bo Nix being out. I'm going to give my pick here. I said it. New England gets the win. I think Denver's defense keeps it close. Drake May, can he handle the pressure of this AFC Championship game playing in a hostile environment in Denver? Of course, they're showing Bo Nix up in the press box right now. Um, that's the thing. Drake May didn't have the best game last. He's very careless with the football, and you guys know how Denver gets to the quarterback, gets pressure on the quarterback. So that could be the one reason. It depends on how Stidham plays. We'll see. He could light it up. If he could just manage the game and let the defense of the Broncos shut down the Patriots. Oh, stupid Diggs just headbutted one of his Patriot players without his helmet on. How smart is that? Anyway, so New England won the toss and deferred, so Denver will get the ball. Um, Gosh, the crowd! Look at all that Denver orange. Here we go. Touchback. Um, so yeah, if Stidham could just manage it and not turn the ball over, they may and let the defense do what it does. And we'll see. Drake's gonna have to step up. It ain't gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be a cakewalk. First start in 749 days for Jarrett Stidham. We'll see how this goes. First play, of course, would they open up with a pass? I don't think so. I think they open up with a run, get him in there. Yeah, they run the ball. Nowhere. Well, maybe two. He get extra effort, got about 2 yards. New England's defense is not that bad either. I mean, a lot of people don't give New England credit, even though C.J. Stroud really sucked last week. They got pressure on him, and Mike Vrabel. I love Mike Vrabel, but he's got enough Super Bowl rings as a player. We don't. Second and 9, so he got a yard. They'll play. Look, they're going to make. If I'm a defensive coordinator, yeah, I'm doing exactly what New England's doing right now. I'm saying if you want to I'm going to put 8 in the box. If you want to beat me, Jarrett Stidham's going to have to be the one that beats me. He's going to have to put it in the air. Tony Romo talking about you're not going to put it in the air. Why would I mean? Third and 9. This is. Let's see what it is. Oh, he's back. He drops back. He's scrambling, and he's about to get. So somebody got him. Got his arm from behind, coming off the edge. So 3 and out for Jarrett Stidham and the Broncos. Lucky he did not fumble that ball. He got rid of it before the New England guy got to him. Yeah, this now you see what Drake May is going to do. Picked up a yard. Well, they were, Denver was so predictable on that drive. I mean, of course, when you got a guy that hadn't started in that long, you can't really just let him out. What a punt. Great punt. Pushing them back. Where at? The 8-yard line. So now the crowd is going to be loud. The pressure's coming from Denver's defense. Drake May, how does he handle this? 16-3 this year with 70.6 completion percentage, but he's careless with the football. All you have to do if you're Denver, get pressure on him and hope he can fumble the ball. Maybe he'll turn the ball over a little bit. He's gonna run. He's not gonna drop back the pass right here, especially first play of the game. Yeah. I mean, they're going on the ground too. Yeah, of course. I mean, you wouldn't deep in your own territory, hostile environment. You're not going to let him pass the ball on first down unless you got balls of steel. So he's good against the blitz, but I just don't. I mean, he's got to show me. Nowhere. So both teams coming out running the ball. And these are two really good defensive guys. I mean, two really good defenses. I know Henry Ford's sitting at home right now, probably cussing. Probably had him a drink or two in this ice storm we've had. So he's a diehard Denver fan, a guy I graduated with. So Henry, I am pulling for the Broncos for you, but I just don't see it happening. Here it looks like they're going to back these guys out. They've got like 8 at the line, back some out. Ooh, he almost got a pick. That was a dangerous pass across the middle, and the Broncos almost made him pay for it. See, that was really missed coverage by the defense. It looked like because two guys went instead of one going with Hunter Henry across the middle, both guys went with Diggs, and it almost paid off for them. So 3 and out for the Patriots too. Very conservative play calls by both teams so far. They're trying to feel everybody out. Not a good punt. Not the greatest punt. They'll have good field position, about the 36. So we go to a commercial. So hopefully everybody's good. Nobody got too much air. Obviously, if you're listening to this or watching this, you have power. So don't have to worry about that. Somebody text me, asked me who I got today. And I'm telling him what I'm telling you guys. I could totally see Denver's defense winning this game for instead of having a lot of offense. The defense does what they've been doing. And Drake May, if Drake May's just got to avoid the turnovers. So what's going on in the sports world right now? So tonight, um, we've got the NFC Championship game, the Rams and the Seahawks at 6:30. Um, my heart is going with the Rams, but man, my head's saying Seahawks because that defense for Seattle is so good. But Matthew Stafford He didn't have the best game last week, but they pulled it out. But it's it's a whole different deal with Seattle here lately, especially the last 5 or 6 weeks. I know the Rams in one of them the last matchup with the Seahawks up 581 yards of total offense against the Seahawks, which is crazy that you're thinking the Seahawks gave up that many yards the way they've been playing. But maybe it's the 49ers. Maybe they just got the 49ers number. But anyway, what's up, Dave? Dave Richmond, how's everything in Williamston? I hope you guys are safe. Dave is one of my. He is he's the main host for the Sports Objective podcast that I'm a part of, the ECU Athletic podcast that we'll be doing tonight. Uh, Hopefully nobody loses power, so everybody will be able to be there tonight at 8. We'll be talking some ECU football, ECU sports. Who else? No telling what'll come out when we do the Sunday night version of the Sports Objective. Is if you guys want some entertainment, check us out. So Dave says he got a little. Yeah, we got a solid sheet of ice on our road over here. Luckily, no power outages. It blinked a couple times, but we've been blessed with that. Up, Stidham dropped that to pass on first down. Had a guy open. I don't know what happened. He hit it. He hit him. Mason Van. Who you got, Mason? Who you got winning? Dave, who you got winning tonight? What's up, Heels? Thanks for the like. So, I don't know what happened with that pass. The Broncos receiver was open right there on the sideline. Stidham hit him. Oh, he went out of bounds and came back in. So there's a penalty there. That's why. Let's see. One step out of bounds, and then he touched the ball. Mason Van's got the Rams. Dave's got Seahawks. Mason's got Rams. I hope Mason's right, but I just got a feeling about the Seahawks. They're so hot right now. Empty back for Stidham right now, so he's definitely going to throw the ball. Little bubble. Awful pass. His nerves right now. That was a simple pass, trying to get him in rhythm, and he just threw it out in front of. He didn't have to rifle it in. He threw it out in front of. Broncos today. Dave's got the Broncos. Hey, Mason, who you got today? Broncos. If Broncos are going to win it, the defense is going to have to do it for them. And I totally think they could do it, but this is a. Oh, he's airing it out, and he's got what a pass! Stidham hits him on the numbers. Wow. You know what? I don't think that New England expected that. I don't think they expected Stidham to air it out like that. That was right on the money. Mims, who was a big part of that win last week against the Bills. Is this the Stidham family up here? Why did Denver call a timeout? I would not call a timeout here. You got him on the ropes. Oh, maybe Mims is hurt. His head bounced off the ground. So, oh yeah, he went right down on his head. So look at maybe that's what Stidham needs right there. Get him a little confidence going. Watch out. Let's see. So that first and goal from like the 7-yard line. So what Stidham's got to do? No. Guy with the Lego hat on. Look, I know why they wear those helmets, guys, but it looks like a Lego helmet they're wearing. Whoever that 82 is needs to get another job. He did a terrible job of blocking on that. If Sean Payton can pull this off, guys, this will be. Whew, let's see. Oh, he's got him. Touchdown. You could see that. I could see that from here. New England missed Jarrett Stidham. Wow. Second drive. Drake May's going to have to answer here. Jarrett Stidham's got the Patriots defense on the ropes. Did not expect that. Yeah, you could see that coming with 14 went out. You could see that was going to be open man. First TD pass since January 7th, 2024. So here we go. And is that Gonzalez that he beat? That Mims beat? Look at Bo Nix. Oh, Bo Nix saying, hey, look, you're going to try to take my job. We're going to have a little talk here. So Steve Sumner commented on one of our earlier posts. He's got New England winning this. So, I mean, now Drake May has got to answer back. Because that Denver defense, if I'm telling you, if they get up 2 scores, then you're in trouble. Especially, they're gonna have to. Vrabel's gonna have to do something different than what he did. I know he was playing a little conservative with that first drive, just like New England was doing. I mean, Denver was doing their first drive. Yeah, Stidham was a Raider. When he threw his last touchdown. Stidham's been a little bit everywhere. They showed a picture earlier this week of Stidham. I think he was a quarterback at Auburn when Bo Nix made his initial visit to Auburn. So, what do you guys think about the Miami player that is going to probably get his 8th year of college football? Bubba New. You guys check out Bubba New for all his fishing gear. Mad Cats over on his Facebook page. Look at this. One of my old softball buddies, the Creech crew, Missy Mallory, all the way from Hawaii, a big Denver Broncos fan. I know she's happy right now. Thank you for showing up. So check out Bubba over there with the Mad Cat stuff, his videos. You want to see some funny videos too over there. Bubba does some great videos. Yeah, look at him. All right, it should be interesting here to see what the Patriots do on offense here. Like I said last week, guys, I wish they would give you an option, especially, and I said it last week. My dad always said, if we're paying Direct TV or we're paying for the streaming service, we shouldn't have to watch commercials. I wish they'd give you the option just to keep it on the stadium the whole time. You don't have to have the announcer saying anything, but just keep it on the stadium. Uh-oh. Never mind. Not a bad return here, sir. First play, they're going to throw a pass. Yeah, Mike Brave was with a big difference. With okay, we'll get to that in between. The next, I want to talk about something very near and dear to me. When we go to the next commercial, see what you guys think. So he's dropping back to pass. Little short pass to Diggs. Stupid Diggs a while ago. They're headbutting a guy with a helmet on the sideline a while ago. Yeah, I mean, Dave, you know, you should get the option if you pay for it. If you don't want to watch commercials, which that's going to never happen. There's too much money tied up in it, especially when. Can you imagine if watching which the Super Bowl I'd want to watch. So they come up a little short on third. Super Bowl I want to watch commercials, but can you imagine if they gave that option? Super Bowl, you didn't have to have commercials like they had sideline reporters that would do stuff during the commercial time. Here we go. They're going to do two straight 3 and outs. I don't think so. I think they'll run right up the middle here. Josh McDaniels versus Vance Joseph. Yep, running up the middle. Ooh, he's right on it. Depends on the spot. He got it. Right up the middle. Let's see here. See that? He bounced off. I am not a fan of this bubble screen. Very rarely. I mean, at first it would work. Yeah, Mill and ECU boy day. At first it will work, but defense pick up that tendency so much. Why the heck don't this is what I would do. Fake that bubble screen, send one long and see if the defense keeps coming up so much and you got a guy going long that can get past the defender. 2nd and 12. Here comes a blitz, and they picked it up good. It's a good pass defense. That's Surtain. Yep, Surtain denying the pass to Booty. Clip that one, Dave. Denying the Booty. Big play here. 3rd and 12. If Denver can get off the field here, well, they aired it out on that play. They are getting. Oh, May is lucky. May got lucky. He took a shot, I'm sure, but he just didn't get rid of that ball. He waits another second and he's fumbling that ball. Nobody touches this. Oh, he tried to. That guy didn't hit him as hard as he could have either. 15. Yeah, he's lucky. Drake May is lucky that guy didn't. All right, so we're gonna get a punt here. Get away, get away. All right, so 23-yard line. Jarrett Stidham going to air it out again? Okay. Something near and dear to my heart happened yesterday. Pittsburgh Steelers announced they are hiring Mike McCarthy as their new head coach. This totally goes against everything Pittsburgh has done in the past because every time they've hired a guy, Chuck Noll was a young, up and coming assistant coach. Bill Cowher, young, up and coming assistant coach. Mike Tomlin, young, up and coming assistant coach. So you're hiring now a Super Bowl champion coach that was fired from 2 jobs. Um, I'm saying I'm not thrilled with this. I'm not really happy with this hire right now. I don't know. I don't know why they didn't wait another week, um, so they could, possibly interview the Rams coordinators, Kubiak Shula, because Shula was a guy that was getting a lot of talk in Pittsburgh, but now I just don't understand it. I just don't understand why they did it this quick. I mean, I know you got to get a coach in there. You want to go ahead and get things. You want to go ahead and get things in place, but you still had like another week. You could have made a deal with one of these guys if you wanted to, and had everything in place for that. But this is just, I know, Dave. I'm not. Dave saying he's lukewarm on. He's a Commanders fan, but still, I just don't. I don't understand it. When I heard he was being interviewed, I was like, well, they're just doing that because he's originally from Pennsylvania. Um, just doesn't make much sense to me. But what do I know? All right, so Denver starts on their own 23. Let's see what kind of adjustments the Patriots defense made. What Stidham does here. Yeah, they Steelers are a good organization, but the Roonies are running the team like they ran it in the 70s. Oh, a good sidestep because telling you, Patriots are still playing run first. They're still and I guess they're still thinking, okay, Stidham got lucky on that pass. We're gonna still make him beat us in the air. See that's how they got the touchdown. The Patriots are playing run first. That play action ate New England up on that touchdown pass. Got a first down. And see, this is all really with this lead. All Stidham needs to do is take what the defense gives him. If they're giving him that underneath and getting him 4 or 5 yards, then take it and then wait for your shot. Yeah, he's getting some confidence now, Dave. You're right. But like I said, all you have to do now, don't turn the ball over. Just manage this game, take what they give you, and hopefully you can get a shot down the field like you got a while ago. Oh, a run. Nice. Nice play call, Sean Payton. Y'all see, I'm telling you, that DN crashed. He got suckered in. That's something anybody that played defensive end for me when I coached. I was hard on my defensive ends. William Coggins knows. Jaden Medford knows. A lot of these guys know how much I yelled. Where were you at on that play? Where was my defensive end? See, they're clogging that middle. That's a face mask. He may not have grabbed it. He may have had his hand up there. He may not have grabbed it. Got the first down. So, yeah, look, I mean, and run this clock a little bit. You know, take your time. You got the lead. Don't be in a hurry. Your defense is playing good. You got time. Look, they're running the play clock down to 10 seconds when they come out of the huddle. A run blitz. They're trying some. New England's trying some things. You got lucky on that he handed that ball off, because if that had been a play action, he'd have been dead to rights and may have fumbled the ball. Hey, pup. My dog is laid out over here. Oh, Robert Spillane. See, Robert Spillane, former Steeler. I loved Robert Spillane when he was with the Steelers. He's one of those blue collar guys that fits so well with the Steelers at linebacker and made a lot of big plays. I remember him lighting Derrick Henry up when Derrick Henry was with the Titans in the middle and saving the game. So we got a commercial. Let me answer these text messages while I'm at a commercial, guys. I got it. So when we come back, I think it's 2nd and 9. About 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Just like I said, guys, this is, as a coach watching this with Stidham. Stidham is already playing right now with house money. He's up 7-0 with that Denver defense. He can sit there and do like, okay, I'm gonna. Sean Payton can call plays just take what they give him. Get a first down. Just get 3 or 4 yards at a time. Yep, Dave, you're right. Keep running that clock. I was big time on my clock management. One of our games, the first year I coached, homecoming game, we had been down late in the third and early in the fourth quarter. We had been down by like 2 scores. And we came back and we were down a score with like 2 minutes left. And the guy that called my offense, we just kept running the sideline. I said, run the sidelines, get them close to the sidelines. And we had 3 timeouts. We ended up scoring the winning touchdown with about 13 seconds left. That was probably the most memorable drive of any game that we won that I remember that. I always go back to that drive. I think that was about the most perfect called drive that we ever had while I was coaching. Who is Spillane? Robert Spillane's kin to somebody famous too. I remember that. Second and 9. Let's see what they do here. Running game's going nowhere, guys. Nowhere. Spillane's a grandson of 1953 Heisman Trophy winner, college football Hall of Famer Johnny Laettner. He just said it. I beat you, Nance. I beat you to it. All right, here we go. Oh, that was there. That maybe a little behind him, but he still should have caught that ball. Let's see. He still should have caught it. So we're gonna have to punt away, but this will put them. This should put New England back deep in their old territory again. It wasn't that far behind him. It hit him in the hands. He just wasn't ready for it. Stidham had to get it out a little bit quicker because he was under pressure, but that's okay. I'm looking at this forecast, guys, to see what this second round. I keep hearing um, that we're going to get in Eastern North Carolina all rain. I hope that's right. All right, let's see what Drake May's got. Run up the middle, 3 yards. Maybe a little bit of light freezing rain. I don't think. Drake May sack. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. Denver is dangerous right now on defense. Wow, he took Hunter Henry out and then got Drake May. That was who Drake May wanted too. You remember last week in the New England game when Houston was trying that the tight end out the flats. Drake May's a little fluster right now. Not a good pass. 4th and 15. So Denver defense does its job. They've had 2 out of 3 possessions for Denver. For New England, it's been 3 and outs. So this has been a right long first quarter, guys. We still got a minute left. Let's see if anything's going on sports wise. Guys, if you haven't already, subscribe to the Final Score YouTube page and give me a friend request here on my personal page on Facebook because I'm monetized here. So that helps me a lot. Nothing much really going. What about, and I'm so glad to see this, I can say it now, former Pittsburgh Steelers offensive coordinator Arthur Smith, now the offensive coordinator for the Ohio State Buckeyes. I hope he's a better college coordinator than he is a NFL coordinator because he was terrible to me. He made some bad. terrible play calls for Pittsburgh. All right, let's get this game on the road. If Spillane goes out, I don't even know who this guy is. But he knows me somehow. Who cares about the Pro Bowl anymore? Pro Bowl is nothing anymore, guys, to me. The Pro Bowl games. That's what they call it now. Give me a break. Flag football, tug of war. We're going to have battle of the network stars. New England's got 12 yards of total offense in 12 plays. So now, they keep trying up the middle. They're getting a little bit more. Spillane's out of there, it looks like. Why does Davis Webb's name ring a bell, the quarterback coach for the Broncos? 3 yards. They'll run one more play. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Looks like they got a first down. They'll have one more play because he went out of bounds. Oh, no, they're running the clock. Last play at the end of the first quarter, Denver up 7-0. So Denver, you won the first quarter. Now you got to win the other three. Let's see. Talking about we're going to get some brutal cold over the next week and no let up in sight. I'm ready for summer. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for summer. Marshall. What? I don't know what this commercial about. Body shaming. A lot of opinions about weight. Takes strength to focus on health. Oh, literally a medicine company. I don't know what that was about, but I remember being the fat kid. I was. I was like 5'4", 150, 160 pounds, looked like a stump. Yeah, I did not like it. I wanted to be streamlined. Never got to that. I did grow a little bit more. I did slim down, but didn't get to hold on a second, guys. All right, come on, commercials. We want some football. So they'll take after today, what, a 2 week break and Super Bowl. So we will have coverage all day of the Super Bowl. I'll be off that Sunday. I mean, get in field goal range. This should be his first goal right here. Get in field goal range, so let's just get points. Little dump pass, maybe 2 yards. Get into scoring. I mean, your kicker, you're in Denver, so your kicker should be able to boot a big field goal here. He's not in field goal range right now, though. All right, so you're in good position here, 3rd and short. Cam Sutton with the catch here. Good position with 3rd and short. Just get enough to get the first down. You ain't got to air it out here. 6 out of 7 the last 7 passes, 74 yards and a touchdown for Stidham after he started 0-3. Got it. Got a first down. Got just enough to do it. All right, so now you got a whole new set of downs. You can take a shot down the field if you want to here. I don't know if you're quite in field goal range yet. You might be on the outside of it. 2 guys over there too. He made a good pass. He settled down after that little screen pass that he threw in front of the guy. He's really settled down. Oh, what a good run there. Picked up 9. So now you're in field goal range. Now you just need to manage this ball. Do not turn over the ball. Don't take points off the board. Ain't got how many? All right, first down. How many mouthpieces did that running back have? He's got one hanging out. Why? He didn't have his. Lord, I don't know how they are in the NFL, but I know in high school that would have been a penalty. All right, definitely in field goal range, and you've run some clock, so you need to just manage this possession right here. Might have got 3. This is a good job by Stidham. We got a old friend of mine that's on X chiming in with his thoughts. That's why I'm getting these texts. So I wasn't able to go on X or Twitter, formerly known as Twitter. All right, coach, you take off. Don't fumble. Don't get hurt either. 3rd and 6. Oh, Peyton's might get a timeout here. Hurry up. There you go. He's rolling. Ooh, he's going to be close. A yard short. I got to put points on the board here. But they're going for it. Sean Payton's timeout. Sean Payton calls a timeout. They've got the personnel in there going for it with the. Ooh, I don't know. I'd have to put points on the board right here, guys. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Had to let my boss man called about tomorrow. So not the best pass in the world on 4th and 1 there, but no, I would have put points on the board. I mean, you got a backup quarterback. You can make it a 2-possession game with that defense. That might seal it if you go up 10-0. I know they're deep. They're deep in their own territory now, but still, why not kick the field goal? I'm tired of this analytical crap where we can go for it here. Put points on the board. It's an AFC Championship game. If they come back and lose this by 3 points, don't think that's not going to be brought up. I will bring that up. Should have went for the field goal there. I disagree with Sean Payton. As great as a coach as he is, he should have put 3 on the board. Hold on. Texting somebody right now, guys, while this commercial's going on. Appreciate all you guys showing up. If you want to get a comment in, let me know. I got a Panther fan. The guy on the X is a Panther fan. So he said, we were talking about Stidham just managing the game. He said, I agreed. I hate both teams since they both beat my Panthers in the Super Bowl. New England Boston fans are spoiled rotten and have had way more success in multiple sports than one section of the country deserves. They forget that crap and act entitled. Oh, May's under pressure. They got him. This defense is just going all off on Drake May right now. See if he can answer. No, he didn't catch it. He's getting CJ Stroud feet back there, guys. Right then, his footwork was not good. Right when he's under pressure, he was under pressure right then. He wanted to take off, but then he decided to throw it. Got it. Good pass. He recovers. Mac Hollins coming back today. How big of a deal would that be for the Patriots right now? Another weapon. Oh, he almost dropped him. 'He's getting the pass out quick now across the middle, trying to deal with that pressure. But third down, big play here, 3rd and 3. It's manageable, but big play here for New England. Nope, didn't get it. Pressure got to him. 6 minutes left in the half. I'll keep going to a halftime. All right, commercial. My man, Matthew Bazemore saying Broncos Rams in the Super Bowl. He's picking against the Seahawks. I hear you, Matt. All right, let's get this commercial. Ah. All right, here we go. Back again. See what Stidham does here. If they can get, I tell you, I still feel like it was a mistake not to put that 3 on the board last time. See if they can get back down in field goal position to get at least get in field goal range. $5.50 left when they start this possession. Let's see how much time they can get out of here. Good 5 yards on a run on first down. They're running primarily on first down. Oh, behind him. That should have been a first down. They threw behind him. Yeah, that could have been bad, but luckily Gonzalez was in front of him. So if he's behind him, that's a pick. Third and 5. Pressure coming. Got it all. First down. That's a bad spot. No, it was a good spot. He got it. 8 first downs for Denver to 2. 36 total yards for the Patriots right now. If that holds up, this pace. Oh, big hole. Making it manageable on second, third down, helping sit them out. Pat Bryant, questionable with a hamstring. Wide receiver. He was out last week. I think with a concussion or something last week. He got about 3. Third and 4, big play here. Let's see if Stidham can keep this drive going. 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Blitz coming. You better get rid of it. Get rid of it. That was not a fumble. And if a flag, he threw it towards the running back. That was well, how was it intentional grounding when the running back was over in that percent? Was that a running back? Let me see. All right, there's a running back right over here. Uh, that's why they called it. Oh, backwards pass. This is not what you want. Jared Stidham, this is not his mistake right here. Should have just threw it right there. It is a backwards pass. They're exactly right. Huge play right here for New England. Ugh. It's a big play for New England's defense right there. Stidham makes his first mistake of the game. Booty. Second and 4. Drake May takes up touchdown. Wow. What a turnaround. And you don't think there's 3 points they could have put on the board earlier to make a difference? Big play right before the half. This changes everything. Sean Payton made a mistake, which you're entitled to that, but I just don't think it was the right call. And then Stidham just makes that mistake. If he was going to throw the ball, he should have thrown. I know what he was trying to. He was trying to avoid that guy. That guy just put his hand up. Probably could have got away with it. I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a guy sitting on my couch right now. Amy, my dog finally got up. So how does Denver answer this? Yeah, because now you got the momentum has shifted, and your offense is kind of back on its heels a little bit after that. Stidham's probably he's got to wipe that out of his head right now. He's got to wipe that turnover out of his head and get it back. But also, New England knows if they can get pressure on him now, they're going to dial up more pressure than what they have been. Because New England's offense still hadn't done anything. I mean, they scored a touchdown, but they got the ball right at the 10-yard line or just outside the 10. All right, so it's a touchback. Let's see, 2:10 left in the half. Let's see what they do. Rabbit Craft. Let's see. Same thing again. They're dialing up pressure now. Stidham's gonna have to answer. That was dangerous right there. Yeah, Roma. I'm with Roma. Holding the ball too long. When you see something like that, you got to get rid of that ball. Good pass across the middle. Got a first down. 2-minute warning right here. See how that goes. 2-minute warning. Come on, commercials. What is this? A new drama about cops. Sheriff Country. Wow. CJ Stroud threw the ball to the New England defensive backs more than he did to the Houston wide receivers. Excuse me. Only team to beat Denver in the AFC Championship game at home. Pittsburgh Steelers, 2005 Super Bowl champions. Super Bowl 40 champions. Comes the pressure again. He missed that. He really, really missed that. He almost threw an interception. Sacked. Denver start to tee off on. This is going to turn into a defensive game, guys. He swam on. The time 3 sacks for Denver, 2 for New England. Yeah, this might turn into a low score game. It probably will be. Got about the midfield. Not bad. Another timeout by New England. They'll get the ball back. Let's see what New England can do. Can New England get a big drive going with 1 minute 42 seconds? They got one timeout left. Oh, fair catch at the 10. Here we go. 135 left. Lights just blinked here. uh, Here we go. Handoff. We got about 3 yards. 5 yards? I don't think he got that many. Brable trying to get him to get back on the ball. I don't blame him. I was like, come on, guys. What's going on here? Y'all act like y'all got a little get up and go. Incomplete. But now, 3rd and 5. Denver gets a stop here. They've got them kind of back in their own territory. They may have a chance. So you 2 for 6 on 3rd down conversions so far. Denver looks confused right now. They're moving a lot. So nope, didn't get it. Timeout. So 57 seconds left. How much you trust Stidham to do this, though? And if I'm New England, I'm sending pressure. Tony Romo just said what I've been saying. Probably should have kicked that field goal on 4th and 1 earlier. Points will be hard to come by. Trying to be cute, trying to be fancy, and make you. You're already a great coach. You don't need to do that. All right, they're almost at midfield. So it's doable, but 48 seconds left. You can get in field goal range with a few quick passes. But New England can get some pressure, dial up some pressure on them. Giants are hiring former Titans defensive coordinator Denard Wilson as their new defensive coordinator. So Giants making. Here we go. Stidham back to pass. Get out of bounds, buddy. Get out of bounds. All right, field goal target line. They're at the field goal target line. God, get rid of the ball, dude. If it ain't that, you ain't got all day. You ain't got the luxury of having a lot of time left. You got to get rid of the ball when it ain't there. Comes a blitz. Got rid of it in time. 53. I don't know what you're talking about winding the clock. He got out of bounds without going backwards. He was going forward. Big play here, 3rd and 4. New England's got a lot of guys back. Look, you got a guy going across the middle. $54-yard attempt. See right here. Will Lutz. Nope. No good. Should have kicked the one earlier. A lot closer. I'm telling you guys. Nope. So now New England's got a chance to do something to get in field goal range. Nope, incomplete. Booty drops the ball. Offsides on Denver. On New England, excuse me, false start. That doesn't help things. 15 seconds. You got one timeout. Ooh. I don't know what you do here. Oh, he's airing it out. May's airing it out. Got a guy? No. No interference. 9 seconds left. 3rd and 15. All right, Denver's dropping a lot of people back right now. Pressure coming, and May's taking off. Nope. Looks like they're going to get a second. Let's see that again. Yep, he got it. So they can try a field goal here. And they get the ball first in the second half. 63 yards. Let's see if he can do it. Borregales for 63. And could be a big point right here. Nope. So that's halftime, guys. That's going to do it for right now. We'll try to be back maybe later on. Be sure to check out the Sports Objective tonight at 8 o'clock. All the ECU sports. I'll be on that. But hopefully we'll be back later on with a little recap of the of this game. But a lot of things, I still go back and say they should have kicked that field goal. Denver should have kicked that field goal instead of going for it on 4th and 1. I mean, you put points on the board. You got a backup quarterback. You need points. So we'll see how that turns out in the end for Denver. Is that going to be the difference? All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe. Hopefully we'll see you back later on the final score.